Hello guys, it's Chowmaster100, and today I'm actually starting a new sub-series, from the Blaze things, like Blaze series. So, as some of you might know, I have 3 sub-series. This is going to be the 4th one. My first one was Blaze Rages, that started back in August 2013. My second one was Blaze Talks, which started back in September 2014. I still have yet to make an actual Blaze Talks video. And then my most recent one is October 2014, Weekly Blaze, which is still, that's still going. Same with Blaze Rages. I just haven't made Blaze Talks, but this is the new one. This is called Blaze's Flashbacks, and these will just be numbered. So it's kind of like you never know what you're going to get. It's a box of chocolates. You watch it and you see what's going to happen. Probably not the best idea, but whatever. So my first 4 episodes will be a bit different than most. Most of these will be kind of life stories and stuff, kind of, in a way. Or reactions to old videos. That's going to be fun. So, that happens, but the first four will be about kind of bigger chunks of my life. So this first, the first one's going to be, before I went to school and stuff. This will be a short one probably, but hey, whatever. My second one will be about preschool times. My third one will be about kind of elementary school. I'll probably be the longest of the 4, possibly. My last one will be about junior high, and that's kind of where the inspiration comes from for the series. Because last night I was making my Wicked Blaze and I was talking about it, how we're getting close, and I was saying it would be cool to make a video or something about recapping, but I decided, how about this, I kind of said maybe something like this, and I kind of formulated a good idea after the video, and this is basically what I came up with. Because I've been kind of want to do reaction to old videos and life stories, and kind of like I said, this kind of stuff. So I figured this will summarize everything up in the one thing, Blaze's Flashbacks. So first up, we'll start with my early life. So I know this will be a shorter video, but whatever. So I was born on September 21st, 2000. That's when my life started. So that's always good, and yeah. So I really don't know what was going on. I can't really describe much, but I was just there. I remember one time I don't remember, I had some sort of thing with me. That was kind of a problem, but it got fixed because it was just a baby problem. And the house I lived in wasn't that big. It was a tri-level house. There was, the main floor, which is just the living room and kitchen. It was only 2,000 square feet. Then there was a basement, which just had a small little living area. And cat, do you have to hit the tripod every time you do that? Really? Anyways. So, that's basically what happened. The first floor, like I said, basement was basically a little small living area in the laundry part. Second floor was a hallway with a computer room, a bathroom, the master bedroom, and another bedroom. Both those were actually mine. The master bedroom was my playroom, and my bedroom was my bedroom. And the other bedroom was my bedroom. Computer room was the computer room. It was basically another bedroom. And then we actually added on a third floor. So, guys, technically it was like a quad level house with a basement, but, we just called it tri-level. And then that was like a big room with, that's my parents' bedroom, basically. And yeah, that's basically how our old house was. It was pretty small. I'm glad I don't live there anymore. But anyways, so then basically it was just kind of, life, I guess, I was just young. I don't really remember, again, I cannot remember much about this time period. It's really tough to remember. Try my hardest, guys. But it's kind of one of those harder things to do. It's just rough. It's just rough to remember. But, I kind of just was I just did whatever I want. Little kids, we did whatever we wanted. It was the life before, this is those first couple of years of your life that you don't have to go to work or go to school or worry about life things, Because you always are occupied or have to worry about life things, and there's really most of the time of your life you have to worry about work slash school. Like, um, and once you get a little older, after you're done with high school, you have to worry about life things also, and you really don't have to stop worrying about work until you're like a senior citizen. But there's only one really period of time that you don't have to worry about like work and like life things, which is basically when you're a little kid. And this is that's basically how it was. And and there's actually some kind of triangle of life sort of thing. I don't know if it's a triangle, but like there's the three big things. There's energy, time, and money. And it kind of explains how when you're a kid, you have time and you have the energy to do stuff, but you don't have the money. When you're an adult, you have the time, or no, you have the energy and you have the money to do stuff, but you don't have the time. But when you're a senior citizen, you have the time and the money to do stuff, but you don't have the energy, which it's kind of like disappointing. Like that's basically the main thing of life right there. But this is back when you're a little kid and you don't care. Back I didn't care. I was just a little. I did whatever. So 2000, 2001. I don't remember. In 2002, I can't remember anything. I remember throughout 2000 and 2001, I did have a dog named Roxy, and she was pretty young. But we went through many furniture sets with her. Like 4 or 5 furniture sets. She broke a door because we had a locker in there. Because like we always had a locker in the bathroom every time we left. But one time we came home and she was out there and she was outside that bathroom and the door was completely just broken open. Like there's literally a hole in the door. And eventually we unfortunately did actually have to put her down. She was crazy. She was the main factor that we had to put her down. I had another dog named Rascal, right? And now Rascal, she's more of a smaller dog, like 20 pound, 20 30 pound range right there. To where Roxy was a bigger dog, like 50 plus pounds. And she actually ripped open my dog's stomach completely. Oh man, it was bad. So we had to unfortunately put Roxy down. Rascal lived for a while. And then actually, in 2003, I had to get my tonsils out because I was constantly coughing. I couldn't do really much with it, and yeah, I was really, really like I couldn't sleep well because I don't have to sit up to sleep because like the coughing. If I'd lay back, I'd cough too much, which was a problem. So we had to get my tonsils out because my tonsils were like enlarged, and that was a problem. And basically that's just what happened with that. And and in return, I got to go pick out a dog, and I was looking around the store to see which dog I wanted, and not really store, but you know what I mean, like kind of like a place to pick out dogs and stuff. And there's this one dog, and she was like pawing, like clawing at the freaking like glass that was containing her. She kept trying to get it open. And I looked at all the dogs, and I kept looking back at that dog. It was a West Highland Terrier purebred, and I kept looking back at it. And eventually I told my parents I want that one. So we ended up getting her, Westie. This is back in 2003. So we had her, and that was pretty cool. That was really cool. You know, and not long after. Or no, wait, I actually mixed something up. So, yeah, it's correct. That was more like Mayish, like late April to May. But what I'm thinking of actually took place like early March, and the tonsils may have actually been a cause of this. Or wait, am I in the right time? No, actually, this is 2004. Actually, this next thing. So I got my tonsils in 2003. Now in 2004, because again, a lot of things are just fuzzy to me. Way back when. So, I actually got the flu. And flu, you're sick, you basically have a fever. It's basically a fever. Like a bad fever tacked down, like with the cold, tacked down with like, a lot of puking. Because when you have a fever, you don't usually puke much. So it's basically, well, sometimes you do, but it's usually fever, cold, and puking. That's basically what flu is. And I had that, and mine actually got really bad to the point where I could have potentially died if something wasn't done. So I actually spent the day, like, a while in the hospital, a couple days, and I remember I had to stay overnight the one time, and I remember I woke up and my parents were like, it's Easter, and I'm like, in the hospital, and they had to put IVs in me, and I was so sick, I didn't even care. I really, back, if you're a little kid and someone put something in you, like an IV, you're gonna freak out, but I didn't even care. I was that sick. I didn't even know. The only reason I started freaking out was when I saw it. I just was looking around and they put it in, and I didn't even notice, and I looked at it and I saw it, I'm like, I freaked out apparently. But I could actually kind of remember, the only thing I could remember about the whole experience, other than what I was told, was basically sitting in a hospital bed. The doctors gave me Sprite. This is the only thing I could kind of visualize and remember with my own self, not with other stories. And they make me drink it really quick, and I puke it right back up. They had to get something in me. That was before they put the IVs in me, because I couldn't drink or eat anything in that time. So they had to put IVs in me, because otherwise I would have died of dehydration. That took about 8 days. I wasn't at the doctor, hospital 8 days. I think I took 4 days, and then the 5th and 6th day I was there. And I got to go home the 7th day. Or no, I went home late on the 6th day, and I was home the 7th and 8th day. But I actually had to... Wait, no, I took 2 nights there. The 7th day was Easter, and that's when I left. I left on Easter, and I got to go home. But I was still really sick, and I got better on the 8th day. Then by the 9th day, I was almost basically better. I still had a cold, but still. It was a bad experience, so, And then I kind of just spent that time, doing whatever little kids do, and yeah. So, and then eventually September came around. September 2004. And, this is a big change for me in September 2004. I started something new. And you're going to wait till the next episode, because this is May 4th, and then the next episode will be released on May 8th. So I'll probably record it right now just to get it out of the way. But yeah, unfortunately, you gonna have to wait for that. So I'm gonna leave it off at something big happened in September 2004. Which alright, I'm just gonna show up and. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you didn't, it will get better after 1, 2, 3, and 4. And even I think if you didn't like this one, at least try the third version, like episode 3 of this when that comes out. If not, you don't like that, just wait till 5. Just wait till 5 then. Because I think 1 and 2 aren't really going to be the best. Because I can't remember as much, and the number 2 is really short anyway. So that's a problem. But anyways, I'm going to shut up and, yeah, comment, them, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.